Over 4,000 men, women and children gathered in Runnymede, Surrey to raise money for over 125 UK charities. The Charity Walk for Peace is held every year to bring together members of different communities and faiths across the UK to promote peace, harmony and better understanding, and to raise funds for the needy and less privileged. This directly reflects the mission of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community. This year's Charity Walk for Peace was held in the famous Windsor Great Park in Bishopsgate, Surrey. The park is located within the borough of Runnymede, the home of the Magna Carta, making the event pivotal in the history of Runnymede and the Ahmadiyya Muslim community.
We have worked incredibly hard around the clock over the last 8 months, having overcome huge challenges to make this event possible in one of the most beautiful and historic settings in the country. I think it is extremely significant and fitting that the Walk for Peace be held in this wonderful birthplace of democracy where the Magna Carta was sealed over 800 years ago. I see thousands of walkers from hundreds of charities here in front of me. Thank you for coming out and supporting this unique event today.
Over 400 volunteers worked tirelessly over many months in preparation of this milestone event. This year's event site had additional activities for family and children to enjoy, including kids' games and bouncy castles and several food stalls with different varieties of food. Participants and supporters on the day included various members of Parliament, councillors, mayors of various boroughs, local authorities, members of the armed forces and cadets, school children and over 2,000 members of the local communities, as well as representatives from 160 charities. During the inaugural ceremony held in the neighbouring Dell Park, various special guests and dignitaries addressed the participants of the charity walk.
It is a wonderful event. It's been going now well over 30 years. It's a huge amount of effort put into this, and we feel very proud that this year is Runnymede's turn.
Thank you very much to all the councillors and all the mayors and deputy mayors for supporting our own mayor. This initiative has been running, as Ifti said, for some months now, and the organisation has been excellent. And so many people being here is a great tonic for the charities that will benefit from the likely £1 million that will be raised today.
Can I congratulate all the charities who are walking today. First of all, Humanity First, the Ahmadiyya Muslim charity that His Holiness supports so much. With the work that it does both in the UK and around the world, it deserves huge recognition. I'm glad so many people are walking for it today.
I applaud everybody that is walking today, the wonderful charities that you're supporting, and I particularly applaud the organisers and particularly the volunteers and the army who are here today.
Mr. Surinder Arora, the founder and chairman of the Aurora Group, allowed for the event to be held at his beautifully scenic site, at no cost, in support of the Charity Walk for Peace.
So I'd like to wish all of you the best today. Let's raise as much as we can. And I know Paul and the rest of us have said our prayers that it's not going to rain, so please enjoy it.
The president of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Elders Association UK, Dr. Chaudhry Ijazur Rahman, welcomed the participants of the walk.
On behalf of Ahmadiyya Muslim Elders Association and Charity Walk for Peace, I welcome you all to Charity Walk for Peace 2018 in partnership with Runnymede Council. That every penny raised goes to charity, and that is why we are grateful to Runnymede Council, who has been an immense support for us this year. I'm very grateful to the large number of charities and the population who have turned up here to support the wonderful work charities do, and I wish you all the very best today.
The national president of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Community UK, Mr. Rafiq Ahmed Hayat, addressed the attendees of the walk.
His Holiness at that stage said, although today we have very few people and we haven't raised a lot of money, but a time will come where several thousands of people will join this and millions of pounds will be raised. And I think it is a testimony to our Elders Association that we are almost getting there. The charitable work that has been taking place, both by our youth organization and by our Elders Association and Ladies Association, has been going on for over 30 years. And I'm very grateful to all these three organizations for the wonderful work they've done.
And led the traditional silent prayer to commence the walk, with the start ribbon cut by the Mayor of Runnymede, Iftikhar Chaudhry. Participants enjoyed the beautiful grounds and scenery of the Great Windsor Park as the route of the charity walk was purposely planned around it. As participants, both young and old, completed the walk, they were greeted at the finish line with medals and smiling faces to celebrate their success. The Mayor of Runnymede personally greeted guests to award them medals for having completed the walk. They were also interviewed at the line, sharing their experience with other attendees on the large screen.
And rather than just complete the walk, we just decided to do it in obviously full kit that we deploy on operations with, and a little bit of weight, just to challenge ourselves to get round the course. All in all, it's been a really good day, really good turnout as well by the community. I hope this continues for the future.
And it's been absolutely fantastic. Met some fabulous people along the way and just encouraged each other.
And we've supplied the water for the stops around, and this event is absolutely fantastic. It's bringing communities together, but most importantly of all, it's showing that everybody's equal.
Wonderful sights, wonderful people, wonderful conversations, and it's fantastic to be back at Charity Walk for Peace.
What I really enjoyed is that there were lots of people that I knew who turned up, and being here with my whole Cubs group is amazing as well.
Over the past several years, the Ahmadiyya Muslim Elders Association UK has raised more than £4.2 million, which has been distributed to over 364 charities. The Ahmadiyya Muslim Elders Association aims to raise £1 million from this year's Charity Walk for Peace, which will be distributed in UK-based and registered charities. Various dignitaries spoke highly of the event and gave words of support for the community.
I think the more I've learnt about Charity Walk for Peace over the last few months, you have honed into it, and each walk gets bigger and bigger, and it's honing in further. As I think the rest of Britain is starting to accommodate more, working with the community for the community.
Vitally important to have people from the military, the council, and all the charities coming together, especially to surrender for the use of its land. It's been unprecedented, and it's one of the biggest charity events I've ever been to in my time at Runnymede Borough Council.
This report is brought to you from MT International, UK Studios in London.